Raiders and the Carolina Panthers. Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, Week 1. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. A good gain there on first down. That run will get him 7 up to the 32-yard line.
Something to watch here in Week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Good. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. They'll set up to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
And down he goes, brought down a Raiders sack. Fletcher Cox able to get him for a loss of about 3. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and run for it. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. On first down at Stafford. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
shotgun. Stafford. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. Throwing is Stafford. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. And it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. 2nd and 14. He's going to take off with it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Devin McCourty on the tackle. That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
10 at the 50-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
On the tackle.
Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Raiders' 48-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
He was tackled.
2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down.
Everything I wanted on my
That
defense.
could be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going.
Who's? Put a small number on him.
Out of the gun now
like
on
10.
3rd down. And this is caught by Watkins. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
The 35-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Raiders 7, Panthers nothing.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Cut.
And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. You said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the offense.
This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Ndamukong Suh able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough task here, though. 3rd and long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This is caught. Watkins. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with the 1st and 10. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
19 yards. And the Raiders.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7, brings up 2nd and 3.
Yeah, you can't take it off.
Stafford. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 12.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. This is Hunt. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it. That's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And it's complete to Lewis. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 12.
As you know, so many things in the passing game are based on yardage. Sometimes it's just based on timing. And that's what we saw right there on that play. 3rd and 3, just get the ball right to the receiver.
It's the hitch route. Tell us, what is the hitch route?
Yeah, just take really one step like you're driving off the line of scrimmage, get the defensive back on his heels, get the ball out to the receiver, and he does the rest.
He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Running back, again, the ball carrier.
2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Fights him off, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there with his 1st career touchdown in his 1st career game. And the Raiders have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Raiders 14, Panthers 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the
24-yard line.
Yeah, he was. I ain't think he was.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes.
Tell him put 15 on
wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
At the 28-yard line.
Back to throw here. And this is going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. That took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On fourth down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away.
Hey,
and he gets this away. Look at this. This is a good one. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game.
Man,
and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find the spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Nah, but put number 2 on it. On number 9. Put that man high.
Forced out to his left. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. It's their quarterback making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The ball carrier.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Stafford. Oh, he shifts past him. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
I seen Edrin cutting.
So how about that for the chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
I got that nigga clean.
The shotgun snap for Stafford. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Oh, man, I could have got the field.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Stafford. Airing it out for Olsen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
Come on,
and I would expect pressure here.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Third and long. It's Stafford. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. So they will go for it. Stafford. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Stafford on 1st down. That's caught by Jackson. Deshaun Jackson off to the races. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Touchdown.
Deshaun Jackson, 59 yards. And the Raiders have moved out in front. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Raiders 21, Panthers 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
4-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And a good job by the Raider defense yet again as they drop him for a 2nd straight loss. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Now back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Loss of 2 yards.
I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game, and on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point. Well, this offense got to be loving this. After the long missed field goal, they'll take over on the other side of the 50, 1st and 10. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On the RPO, that's complete right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29. He'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown.
Yeah,
This is taken in. It's complete. One heck of a 3rd down conversion. 33 yards.
And that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fake.
They're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
35-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And some room to maneuver. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the 1st.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. First carry now for the backup, LaShawn McCoy.
Number 20.
And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy is nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
15-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. They'll look to throw. On the screen pass, that's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 36-yard.
Tucker's kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4.
So
interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Stafford. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. From the gun, here's Stafford. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Hey, did you have one of those backyards that you had one of those, like, mats or pits like you have for high jumpers? And, you know, you had your friends throw the ball and you tried to make the spectacular catches?
I didn't need a mat.
you just did it with the ground?
Absolutely.
That explains your
Concrete.
toughness. That explains your toughness right there. Because I think that guy was raised just like you. What a catch.
At their own 28-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to keep it here.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Right
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the 1st, and stop the clock as well.
And you know, in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
That catch good for only a couple.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Ndamukong Suh picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Sammy Watkins. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. Tucker with the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target. And now it's second down. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now a play fake it at Stafford. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Las Vegas, first down.
Now it's Stafford. Now they go screen. It's complete. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 48-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. They'll look to throw. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
18 on the play. First down, Las Vegas.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Being chased out left. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. On now is the field goal team. Here's the Raiders. We'll try for 3. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. On now is the field goal team. Here's the Raiders. We'll try for 3. This to potentially send us to overtime. And he missed it. It's no good. But a flag is down here, so hold on. Let's see what this is about. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Damn, I moved that bitch. Oh, my God.
And that is no good. Wide to the right. And this score will stay right where it is.
Right, no, son, that
entertain the thoughts of an overtime, but as it turns out, it was not meant to be, Charles.
And you feel bad for a kicker in this spot. He's going to have to shoulder a lot of the blame, but in reality, this will be a team loss. They didn't do enough collectively to get the job done.
Man, I
He
really
goes
like
out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Today's final
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long.
Slow
And it's good to have football back, isn't
man,
it?
couldn't let it was the time before that. The fucking line was moving
Yeah,
fast.
but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
The real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now I'm listening to you. So for Carolina, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the New Orleans Saints. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gauton. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Serious. I really lost that game, okay? On some fluke ass shit, okay? I really fucked that shit up, okay? Man, I feel dumb as a bitch. Man, unless you playing me, okay? You gonna play me tonight? Yeah, okay. We play week 2. I'm up. Man, I'm still drove by kicking that fucking field goal, okay? Cause that bitch went, son, that first time I kicked that bitch, son, it went faster, son. Man, that was so pussy, man. Man, I'm still drove about that fucking field goal, okay? Nigga feel so stupid. I'm still, man, I can't get over the fact I did this, though. My baby, that. Never mind, son. I'm forgetting this ain't the Saints no more, son. I played last week 12.
Tonight, from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports.
2 one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this carries into the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
On the pickup.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage to help them stop.
And the Raiders have got him. And Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
The pass.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. In trouble, and he's taken down. J.J. Watt able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Derrick Henry. Eight yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
At the 47-yard line. A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capital I.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Fletcher Cox never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18.
Number 3.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
A gain of 11. It's now third
And
and
again this time to the tailback. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
They are going to go for it. It's Stafford. He will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media.
A first down carry for Henry. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
He was brought down.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2.
Brings up second and 2 at the 18-yard line.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
And it's third down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The sack there by Brandon Graham coming in and bringing him down to the ground.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have.
Nothing.
So the scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board.
Oh, yeah, that's you.
Slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board. Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Ball carrier.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
6-0 our score after 1.
6. Raiders nothing.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down.
2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
They run for it with Hunt. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the first down.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
At the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Flushed out right.
Oh, my.
He raises one. It's intercepted. Picked off at around the 33. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
They'll run on first down. Henry. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw. This is caught. And he's brought down. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Saints add on to their lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. For Deshaun Jackson, that's number 6. Oh, he lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And he's into the end zone. Far return. And a Saint touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Oh, yeah, it is something like that.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Jackson on the return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10. At their own 22.
Here comes Matthew Stafford now to lead his offense back out there. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
2nd and 3.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Stafford. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to...
Oh, he lost the football. Stafford